G'day guys, and welcome back to Stitch Up and another episode of I nearly said Voxel Tycoon. Oh, Factorio. That was a Freudian slip actually. Yes, we are getting to get things sorted, and the series is coming along quite nicely. I'm recording these guys kind of back to back, so if you're watching it from the last episode, we are waiting for those reds to come through, and there are a couple of little issues there with the red bullets to sit there up above that lovely bus. So I just want to go and top up a couple of things so we can definitely go and grab a few of those guys. And what else? Yeah, let's get a few of them as well. We definitely want to get quite a bit of them, of belts, undergroundies. Let's just get a few. We don't need any splitters. And then I'm going to also just grab a couple of those, or a half click of them, the steel telephone poles. So that'd be lovely. Now I'm also this episode I think I'm going to go ahead and create some extra power, and we're going to move the power out somewhere and just get that kind of blueprinted out and then ready to expand. And of course I'm going to pick up a few more of these steel furnaces, and let me just see the steel furnaces. Why are the steel furnaces having such issues? So if I have a look here, they're having issues with steel access, and I think that's because this earlier on was just the wrong kind of one. So that needs to be steel, and steel needs to come out and into there. And I think what we need to do is, because this should be coming out, steel, yes, steel should be coming onto here. So let me see exactly what we've got going on there, because I don't know, we do want stone bricks, but we definitely want steel going on there as well. So let me just get this guy doing that, and then that'll put the steel in like that. Okay, so definitely needed that extra little bit as well. Okay, so we'll get those guys going, and that's a full inventory as well. So if I can just come by and no, there's nothing I can really do there. Okay, well, I guess there's lots of steel going on, so we can definitely place some steel. If I do that, that should place a couple of stacks, and I think we might just have to leave that at that one. But yes, I've got this guy just grabbing heaps here, and in fact we can do this a bit quicker if we've got greens. We don't have stack inserters yet, but we can definitely take everything out of there. And let me just run along here and just grab all of these, and this will top us up. So I've got 200 sitting there. Yeah, that's a full inventory. Great. Rightio. Well, if this is the case, then what we can do is just grab like this, and put in those guys, and just use some undergroundies and just keep this sort of going. And this could be quite nice. And then we should have all of this coal. And I think I can just get rid of that as well. And then yeah, we can just come up and just have a little connection going on, which would be quite nice like that. So that should work out quite nicely. We've got a little bit of room here, and now we should be able to go and collect all these ones that got past the box, and then we've got everything being collected on the box as well. And I want something like 800 of these, which I'm pretty much going to be close to. Yeah, 715, and the 200 that I've got in my, you know, sitting in the inventory as well. That sounds pretty good. The only other thing I'll do, because we are going off to war, and in fact, I think I'm going to let you guys enjoy the Stitch Up intro, and I'm going to see you getting ready for war over in the northeast section over here in just a sec. Right, and so yeah, we are ready to head off to war settings, and what I want to do is I've just picked up a little bit more of this refined concrete, and I just want to bring myself while we're there, let's get ourselves a couple of paths going upwards, and then if I could also just have a path coming across, and here we want this path like this, and this is where we want to be able to pick up everything along the mall, and so that'll work out quite nicely. There we go. And that means that when I run along the mall, I should be able to pick up things quite quickly. So that's all pretty good. Those guys are coming along nicely. Let's pick up all 17 of those. I suppose I can get them going as well. It is 1 stack, isn't it? Yeah. Don't know. I probably don't need that. I probably yeah. There's always lots of improvements I can make to this blueprint. But yes, let's head on out and get rid of some of these bugs at the top of our base. Once we're up there, we do have some walls on us. If I got some cliffs here. Can I get off the cliff? Oh God, okay. Where is the bottom of the cliff? Is this it here? Yeah, that's it. Okay, so let's go up this way, and I might need to clear a space for getting back down. In fact, I probably could have run with a space here. Oh no, this is where we needed to be. So this is what we want to defend, and that is lovely having that. We certainly probably could. Well, we could look at getting infrastructure out here, but I don't know whether I want to get some trains going for this section, and I might do that. I could see whether or not I've got enough resources to put together for trains. But this is the biggest of the three that we're going to get rid of, and I can't even see how much. We'll see the extent of it, but I dare say it's going to be a bit of a killer. So we will do a save. I'm going to approach it from kind of a bit of an angle here. Nice clearing though, no forest. And they're coming onto site now. And of course, we must remember that we've actually got a bit of evolution going as well. So there'll be, there'll be this could be quite dangerous. Because these guys have been evolving. So let me just do a bit of fallback here and take that and make so they got 20. They should have 25 each now. They got 50 each. That's fine. Now it's got 25. Lovely. Okay. Let me just draw some out here. Yep. And I'm going to use my grenades as well. So if I can just draw these guys out. Those guys are. Yep. Those guys are good. Okay, we'll take this guy up. And we'll see about this. Now, and I'm not going to lose, I don't want to lose my bullets there, so I might just leave that. Let me do this and this, and see if we can just kill the spitting bugs here at the start. They'll be the ones that I want to kill. And they're going after, I'm certainly going to lose a lot of these guys. Yeah, okay, I think I can kill the rest manually. Let me not step on anything here and just repair here, because we're losing a few bullets. Down to 75 there, and I wanted to continue a long war, so I want to preserve these actually. So let me just keep one. And I don't think we've got any worms left, so they'll be alright. And I've got quite a bit of upgraded strength here, so this should be pretty good. I'm just going to watch who comes out of there, and there we go. That's everyone. Okay, so we can pick this guy up, and these guys should be quite healthy as well. We've got 4 there. So we started off with 800 bullets there, or 1,000. Now we're sitting at... There's the fallbacks. If I go to map mode, yeah, there's none else there. Okay, so that's all good. And let's just have a quick look here. So I think that's another base up there. It is. But I'm going to defend this this stone about here, and there's not a lot of smog coming out of there. So I'm wondering whether to get to these two. I don't think I can get across there. So I think I need to, and I don't want to form a land bridge, but I think I might need to go all the way round to get into these guys. And that's weird because I don't want to... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to kill those. I think those guys are going to keep attacking, but they're not going to come across. So I think we're ready to actually just go and start defending down below. So what I'll do is we've got enough bullets here to run a bit of a manual system. I think I've got a bit of an idea here for a little bit of a manual system because I won't have any power. So have I got any... Yeah, I've got some burner inserters. So I'm thinking what I'll do is let me just do a couple of things here. Let me do that. And while we're here, let me get quite a few of those guys straight across. And let me just... Yeah. There we go. Just looking where these cliffs are as well. Right. And let me just use this to get rid of those guys. Radio. Okay. So let me see. Because what I'm thinking is if I defend, this is actually fine here. I don't need to defend that. So what I could do is I could come across the top and just defend straight there. But if I can come across just to this bit here, so yeah, let me do that. Because this is all, yeah, this is all part of my continent, and that's all the northern part, so they'll have to deal with those other defenses there. So here, I want to defend straight across to the cliff, or straight over to here. So what we'll do, yeah, let's do that, let's come back, and I'm going to come down to here. And I've got lots of these, and I don't want to pick up any more trees, so let me just do that. Right. And do that. Very good. Okay, so let me do something like this. And I want it to come up to, I'm looking for this bit of water here. So I think I want it to come up to here. Yeah, there's the water. Okay, that's good. We can come down a little bit actually, because we don't want it to be too north. And I'm looking at what I've got here. So this is quite good if I do this. Yeah. And then I'm just going to see about this because, yeah, I've got plenty of, I just need to see how I can do this. I've not actually defended in the way that I'm planning to defend. But what I was thinking is if I grab, so if I grab these guys and I go, okay, 1, 2, 3, and then this is the one. So this will be the distance that it'll be. And then let me do, say, this. Let me do this all the way across. And it's never going to work out quite here, but what we'll do is go 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1. So this is the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that means these guys can be here. 1, 2, 3. So they can be there and there. Yeah. And then they need to be lined up with this one as well. So if I do that, then I can go sort of here, and then I can come down. All right, that could be kind of good how that goes like that. So get rid of this here. And he might need to go as well. And what I'm thinking is if I just put myself a box here and split it so I can go up and down. So let me do just the upways at the moment. But let me just get this kind of set out. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. So this will be here. He will be sort of 1, 2, 3. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, maybe I will do that. Maybe I'll just put him just above at the moment. This could be a different setup, this one. No. We want this to be nice. Nicely set up. So we've got these guys in the wrong spots, don't we? Yes, we do. So if I go, say, here. There we go. And then we can get rid of this guy. And let me just put him, so for the moment, let me just put him lined up with him. For the moment, and we can see whether we hate that, which we may very well do. Now, what I'm hoping to do here is if I put in, let me just get a bigger box like this guy. Yep. And if I do, say, this, and I want to put in, I need some coal, but let me put in all the wood, and then let me put in all of the magazines in those like that. And then what we'll do is I want to see if I can do this without powering it. So can I go burner inserter? Yeah. And then we'll go, yep, and then this is going to be here at this point. Yep, and you got a burner inserter going on there. So then if I do this, if he's going to put the coal on there as well, I know what to do. Yes. Right, okay, good. So if I do this, I could have him coming out here and him coming out this way, and I want it to be, okay, so you do the wood, so you'll be whitelisting wood. Yep, and you'll be whitelisting, but then I will need power then. I need power anyway. Look, if I need power anyway, what am I doing? Okay, good. Yeah, I was on a tangent then, and it wasn't brilliant. Okay, so in that case, those bullets and those bullets are all out and running. I've got 200 on me. This guy goes like this, and this is not going to be defended until we get, yeah, until we get sort of sorted out. So we'll put these guys just up a bit, and yep. And then if I go, he's kind of here, so these guys will have to be here, which means this is in this alignment here. And then before we go, let's just grab all of these guys because we'll put a few of them out. Very good. Okay, so we're just going to put a few of these guys along and just start defending some of this. It does mean that I'll need to get myself some power. And that's going to be quite urgent actually, to get some power there. Oh, we don't want that happening, please. Okay, so let's do every second one, do them swinging off. And I don't think this is going to be attacked though, because as we said in the last episode, we're talking about an area that just doesn't have any pollution. I'll have a quick look at the pollution map in just a sec, but you can see there they're not going to be affected because we don't have much happening. But they will definitely. But at the moment, there's just not much pollution sort of happening. So nothing can get out at the moment. But what I will do is, no, we won't. We'll just do it like this. Okay, and then I just want to see whether or not I can just, yep, and I want to see if I can get the power all the way down here. And I'm looking on the map here, and then I also want to see if I can get all the way through here with these guys. And this is a good use of these 116 that I've got here of these. So we're going to hopefully get this. And I don't even know what's happening with these, but it seems to be connected. Oop. I'm looking for when it isn't connected as well, so I can manually just fix that. And we are lining up with the bus and the mall, and so we can now go ahead and just put these guys in. Yep, and I think I just downgraded one power pole there, so I might just go back and fix that. But of course I probably should have just left a radar back there as well, so let me just grab that and just put him like that. Yes. Okay, so that should be pretty good. And now I just want to go back while we're here and just quickly just grab my large strip mall, and he's going to be business end on that side, and I just want to plop him on again and just see whether or not we can fit him back on, and if anything else is ready to be made. Yeah, that's all pretty good. Okay, so let's just pick up as many as we can. What do we got there? We've got a bit of room here, so pick up all of those. Pick up all of these. Yep. And just make a bit more room. And I want to get all of the boilers and all of the steam engines. And that'll be good, because now we'll look at where we can put our new power. Because at the moment, if you have a look here at power, is sitting 16, and we're only making a maximum of 18. So yeah, we definitely want to fix that up. So I think that's all pretty good. I think if I have a look here, you can see the smog and that going out there. That's not a full run there, so I'll have to put a splitter on. Yeah, I'm hoping that that sort of is okay. But for the moment, you know, these guys, when they're running off, they are coming around that way. So I will have to be a little careful, but I really want to run the extra power. And then we can look at just putting this down here with these guys, because they should essentially come down this way and attack from that peninsula. If they come from here, then we're probably going to have more issues, but I think I'd be alerted to that, so that'll be fine. Let's look at power and where we can put the power. Is here a good spot? No, that's not a good spot for power. We need lots of room. So I think up here is a great spot for power, actually, up above the all this. And we're going to put like another factory up here producing iron plate there. So I was thinking having another one there. Actually, if we're going to put a factory there, maybe we need a better spot for power. This is connected down here, so we could fill this in anyway, because that is connected, so it doesn't matter about filling this in. And maybe this is a good area for where we want to put the power, and I think we should do that, because we are smogging out down the bottom, and there's the oil. We'll need to put some fences on, but this is a good little area for power here. So why don't we do that? Why don't we put the big power source down below, and that will be brilliant. Yes, let me see if I can just get my running. Let me run on this better. Oh, running against the grain there. Okay, so here we go. And in between episodes, I'll definitely put much more of this down so we can just fix it all up. We can just, oh, there we go. There's quite a bit there. Do I have... okay. Well, in that case, let me just come across here and just get this land bridge going. Okay, if we're going to be getting a bit more of that, okay, I'm just going to keep getting this guy going out. There we go, we're stuck in the middle there. Okay, so that used up quite a bit of that, but it did take up quite a bit of that, didn't it? Okay, landfill's going in here, but again, you can see it's the feed of this that's really holding us back. It is the feed. Yeah, I've got to see if I've even got a blueprint for power, but maybe I could do this manually if not. Let's just do this straight the way down. We don't mind that, and then we'll do that. Yeah, I think we'll sort of get this guy going across like this. Yep. Okay, if he's going across to that level, then we'll fix it up. Okay, so we'll just come across here and just fix that. Yeah, that's where he's going. Yeah, we go. Cool. And let's see if we got a blueprint for power. Ultra Lab, large oil, red bolts for robots. Steam power. Yes, look at that lovely big steam power one. I like that. It's from my last series actually, and that's what I'm liking. I'm enjoying getting to know the game a lot better, and then really getting into some of this. There's another wall blueprint there as well, but really getting in when I come across a good design, being able to keep it. And this one here is good because what you've got there is 1 to 20 to 40. Because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each is 10 steam turbines down as we look at it. And yeah, each row. So you got 40, and then you got 2 rows of 10 boilers, and then we've got. So yeah, this is basically fed off one pump, and that's all pretty good. And then you can have your fuel source there come in there as well. So I'm going to put this guy here, and we can modulate these. I don't mind that looking like that as well. So let's put this guy here, and then we'll modulate him, and that could be really nice. Just going to take that out there. Grab that fish because he's right there. Let's not get sidetracked. And now we're using of course, we are using just coal here, so we can get that guy going. And then that's not too bad because while the coal's sort of coming down, we can be putting the rest together and just getting it going. So yeah, that'll be good. Let me see there. Now I think coal's a good spot for coal to come down is here, and I don't think we're going to be I think we could just do this because this is where the solid fuel will probably end up coming down. So I think that is a good spot to do that, and I think we should keep this near. I like the idea of these guys running near the edge. I think that's really kind of cool near the coastline. I think that does work out quite well. And let's try and stay on this, pick up a bit of this, and do we just, yep, everywhere we go, we're just going up here, aren't we? Yeah, so we can just do it until it runs out like that, so that's nice. And we can get rid of this. Okay, I don't think we need a need that guy there, but we will just connect these guys up like this. So let's do him and like that. So that does connect them up just a bit better and just tidies things up as we go through. And this is just a temporary at the moment, but we'll do it like that. Right, there we go. Okay, so coal will be coming down, and that's lovely. Yep, we can even just put just make this a bit smaller, and then just make this a little bit like this, and that just helps us like that. Brilliant. Now I want to put this. So what we got here? I just want to see here. We should have some offshore pumps, and I'm just going to make one of those guys. Where is the offshore pump? If I just hover over him, he's there. Okay, and we want to put this guy here. So let me do undergroundy to there, and there to there. And here we can just start prioritizing how many we've got. So I think we're going to have, are we going to have 2 plus a, yeah, because I'm looking at it side on. I should be looking at 2, but then 1 little bit in there as well. I'm not, am I? These are just completely connected, and then I've got the extra bit there. So let's go with the design, because this is how it is, and then you can just put them all quite close together. Yeah, let's do that. And I'll just get rid of this guy over here. That's fine. And we seem to have patches of 10 of these guys, so I'm hoping we've got a few more. And there's, yeah, I don't mind the extra little bit of space in between them. So that's not too bad. Yep, you can run that up, so that's all good. And then I think I can do, yeah, that is quite good. And then we can just start to connect some of these guys in once I'm above it, so I don't get blocked in. And I'm stopping at the blue lines once I know what I'm doing. Let me just run along here and see if this will help connect these guys. So yeah, this will produce quite a bit of power here, and I'm quite looking forward to seeing this with its production stats all ready to go. So we'll just put that guy in there, and before we run the fuel, I think I am going to run this with burners. I think I am going to do that. So I'm just going to do that. And then we'll probably just patch him in shortly. So put him right in the middle of the burners. This is a slightly different way to how I would normally even do this. But let's run him backwards. Yep, that's good. So that is enough for that to start going. And then what we'll do is we'll put this guy here. And then we'll say, right, from here, we know this is going to be, and that is the main connection in. So that's all pretty good. But yeah, that's the main connection in going in there. And then now we're now doing 36. So that is quite good. And what we can do now is, it seems like we've got enough of these guys. So we'll run them all the way along. Whoop. Let's get rid of that. And 2, and I want to put the burner miners facing this way this time. I'll run the burner miners first, and then we'll look at the rest of it. Yep. Oh, yeah, we don't quite have enough of those. Actually, we don't have any of those, so that's completely fine. What we can do is put the power poles in, and essentially I need 20 more of them. So we'll put the power pole in, and then I'll just put these guys right in the middle as well. And then that means I just need to go and put the actual turbines in. And once the turbines are in, we're sitting at quite a bit of power. So this is still with my original power supply, so I will decommission the original power supply. But what I'm going to do now is just add in some turrets down the bottom, because the southern defense is not a thing. We don't have southern defense. So I'm just going to do that, and I'm going to go like that, and then I'm going to just halve it so they got 100 now. Oh, sorry, they should have 50. Yep, they should have 50 because I put a half in anyway. Let's see what else. Advanced electronics. Yes, cliff explosives, but we don't have the stuff to make them, but we can at least keep those guys going. So that's a new power supply there, which is quite good. Yeah, happy with that. What else do we want to? Right, it's gonna. I feel like we need to tidy up a bit, but you know, certainly run this along here and just until these guys run out. It just helps to kind of fix everything up a bit. But yeah, we got all those guys going in there too. Yeah, we've got quite a bit there actually. So we can move that, but I think I'll move that in between episodes, and that'll be quite nice. And move the power supply out, yeah, that'll be quite good. What else? What else are we looking at? Is everything else pretty good? Are you guys all? I don't mind having these 3 boxes because they can really capacitize, and then they're sort of off and running. Let me just bring this guy up, and we can then see what we want to make in the next little bits and where we want to head to. I've got something flown onto my monitor at the moment, some flying thing. I think it's a flying ant actually. It might be Flying Ant Day in London. One day a year when the flying ants come out of the ground, and I think it is a flying ant that's just flown onto my screen, flown right on there. We'll go up to here and we'll have a quick look and see whether or not we can get what we need. Let's half click those steel power poles. It was rails. How nice. Well, we can start looking at whether actually we will bring stone down by rails if that's the case. I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, rails is there. Brilliant. Always trust this more. I should trust it more. And I think I want to get those guys. So it's only stacks of 10. But I'm just going to do, because I'm going to do stacks of 40 there, because I know he's going to want to be 317 of those. That's a lot. Yeah, and we'll get, what do you got? Stacks of steel furnaces. Yeah, you're making now, aren't you? Yeah. So it's all kind of coming along. Definitely is all coming along. Yeah, you got 2,000, 3,000 of those guys as well. Okay, so we are definitely getting there. But let's just see exactly what can we do anything else? We can do blue science, modular armor. We can do this one. We can do the green. Oh, stack inserters, lovely. Mining productivity, yes please. So there's quite a few there we can do. We must have done some intermediates. I think now I can see that this is already being bled off even before the bus. And it's a dedicated line as well, so I'd like to have a look and see why that's the case. I probably should have just grabbed myself something to run on, but if you have a look here, this is just not quite being fed quite enough. And this is the bus line. This is the main bus line as well. So what I'm going to do is just add in those guys, and just while I'm running along here, I'm just going to sort of bring this across. Yeah, that's being fed off there. Okay. Let me just do this and then do as far as I can. That guy. So this is the main line here. You got a steel bus happening up top. And then this guy is heading upwards, is it? What are you doing? You're heading up to get the steel. So we'll now move that guy and see if we can go. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Okay, let's keep getting another one going along here, and we can put another nice bit there. I can actually do all 4 of them because we are going to need them. Yeah, so we will do. We'll just we're working on this series where we want them in place but not with anything on them. So we don't want to use belt storage. I want to be able to better control my resources, but I do want those belts in place. Just to be sitting empty is fine. And then over here, what we're going to do is, I know that I can actually get these guys. If I get, let me go for the, yep. So what we can do here is we can just run these along, and then I shouldn't actually need as many because it's only going to work for half the amounts. So instead of using my blueprints, what I'll do is I might blueprint this one. Just instead of using the blueprint, I'll blueprint the actual. So that could be quite good. And yeah, let's in fact let's go ahead and do that now. So let's just blueprint this guy here. Yeah, I want to blueprint it like that. And I want it 2 off. So if I scroll in, I want exactly 2 away. So we've got 1, 2, and then that's it there. So that is it lined up nicely. Let's put him there, and then just see where the next one's going to be. So he's going to be 2 away, so it's going to be there. So I'll put that guy down there as well, and we can see what we need to capture again. But already, I think it's a supply here, a supply issue. And this is the thing. Actually, we probably just don't have enough happening here, do we? No, but I'm thinking the oversupply, because this is supplying here. So what we could do, yeah, let's do this. Let's have an oversupply line, because what we've got these guys actually coming and doing the green circuits, and that's their priority. But what we can say is, yeah, we don't mind that, but let's do a priority split here. So it's always output prioritizing the left, and then yeah, it'll always do the left, and then anything extra will then come along here. And then what we can do is, it's here, isn't it? Yeah, it's right into there. So I can actually do this guy like this along him. Yeah, and then I'll just do those guys. So any extra is going to be coming along here. I think that could be quite nice. Okay, so that's all pretty good. We'll pick up a few of these guys because they're, yep, there we go. A few of these ones on the edge. Just, there's another one up here, and they're kind of clearing out. This one here is showing red. These guys, oh, they're all showing red, so it's only picking up from the top now. Get that. Yep, that's the end of the patch. And then out here, I think we're doing all right. Is there a power issue here? No, we've got a bit of power. We've got plenty of power now. Let's pick this guy up over here. And yeah, now we've got a better supply going. And these guys should be much fuller. So I think what we'll do is, let's bring this guy in here and just do a few more splits. Like that. And just say, yep, there we go. And then you got steel being fed off the top as well. So it is interesting. What we might do, I wonder if maybe we use this supply here for steel plates. Sorry, iron plates. And then we could possibly, yeah, so we could do iron plates here, and maybe we feed the steel off something different. But at the moment, I'm feeding it all off the same. So I need to think about this next patch and what I want to do with that, because this guy here has 1.1 million and he's running low, and he probably only had about 1.2. But this guy's got 7.5, so I can get much fuller lines here. So do I, do I devote this entire setup to steel, and then maybe I build, now I've got this, maybe I build better versions of this for steel plates to be over here and run the steel plates. Then I can run my steel plates all the way in, and then we can pipe in a lot of stone as well, because we can get that going very soon. So I think I'm going to, yeah, I think I'll look at doing that, and I've got all this spot down here. We need to talk about oil, so we're going to be capturing oil, grabbing the, going down there and having a good old look. And if you have a look down here, I'm starting to, there are some southern bugs that are going to be just affected. Yeah, they've got a little bit of pollution heading down there. The light pollution is heading down and hitting those guys. 21 million for that iron ore. That's a brilliant one. 21 million. That's a huge amount of iron ore there. So we can capture that and we can seal it off. Yeah, we're gonna need trains to be getting all this, and I think it's starting to move into the next level, isn't it? It's starting to move into a different sort of level, and I'll see whether or not this smelting situation works here. It may not be the case that it does work. Maybe what I need to do, yeah, I think what we'll do is, yeah, maybe it's just steel that's supported by this, and then everything else is just left. We can get rid of all this actually. Yeah, we don't need any of that, and we can set it all up in the other space over here. I think that's definitely what we're going to do. But I think I'll leave that to the next episode. In between episodes, I've got lots and lots I can be doing, the biters will keep evolving, and that's fine. And then we can look at killing many more of them. So don't forget to leave your comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the rest of the channel, Stitch Up, and I will see you in the next episode. This is Factorio, and this is our Waterworld series. Cheers.